the RE4 segment of the stream has concluded. I now am doing runs of Super Lesbian Animal RPG because I'm doing this for the hotfix tomorrow. This is a completely different tone swerve. I've baited everyone in with the horror video game, and now I'm doing furry JRPG bullshit. I've tricked everyone. And by that I mean probably about a third of the stream immediately shut off. If I didn't manage to alienate people who are very fervently into RE4 already with that gameplay. What is this game? The name is in the title, in the game name, and on the screen. In at least 3 different places. Did the change go through? I know I'm a very snarky bitch, but let me confirm real fast that that actually went through properly. It went through. Okay. Snarky bitchness thus being allowed on my part. But this game, this is Super Lesbian Animal RPG. It is a JRPG. Mad lesbian mode. That's fucking funny. Just the ending. Technically true. We will activate Raging Lesbian at the end. This is like a Kingdom Hearts thing, by the way. We're picking our, like, paladin specialization. There's 3 choices. It's either Woodland, Love, or Resolve. We pick Love, because it's the gayest one. To be perfectly honest with you, the choice doesn't really matter. The difference is a choice of 3 skills, functionally. This is Melody, a pink trans fox girl, which is the only way I could think of to order those adjectives in a way that made sense. Because fox pink trans girl sounds kind of weird, and a trans fox pink girl just doesn't really make any sense at all. That's a good start. I got a potion. Neat. That sucks. I bet on it not doing that. What? Why did it move that way? Not a single chainsaw in sight. Thank God for that. Super lesbian chainsaw. I'm aware that like jumping straight off RE4 into this is an extremely weird lurch, but this is actually what I wanted to do today. Mixing RE4 in was an extremely last-minute decision. Free ether. Yay, you little shite with your moving and stuff. Trying to switch from RE4 to this game, hilarious. This is how I get people to watch this crap in the first place, is do horror first and then swap. That's like, that's a classic technique among Twitch streamers. That's a classic technique. I think it's funny that someone described this as what someone said it was like Lesbian Undertale or something. You know, Undertale isn't the only JRPG, right? They make a lot of them. They make a lot of Undertale-like games. There's JRPGs are not the domain of Undertale exclusively. They've smooched. You know, one of the things that people reductively say about every, like, indie JRPG is the quirky Earthbound-inspired indie JRPG about depression. This game is not, in fact, about depression. But it is a quirky indie RPG that's definitely inspired by Earthbound. Like, I'm gonna have to go and, like, be, like, flat out on that one. That part's totally true. It's definitely a quirky indie RPG that is definitely inspired by Earthbound. The first thing you fight is a snake. Actually, no, it's a crab. The second thing you fight is a snake. Never seen this game, but where's my depression? There is no depression. There is conflict, but not depression. Anyway, this is Claire. She built a dungeon in the basement of Allison's house. Whomst is our girlfriend. Because they're starting an adventuring guild, but they need practice because they're bad at hitting stuff with sticks. Hey, Danielovsky. Hi. 2 ethers. Give me the ethers. Kiss for damage buff, Scorch do damage, kill in 1 turn. Yes, very good. There is a specific methodology to that turn order, because if you do it the wrong way, you don't kill in 2 turns. What I'm saying is that this game is exactly like Undertale. That is precisely the opposite. Fuck. Move too far. This isn't even just a case of me being precious about the fact that Undertale is like the only JRPG that people seem to have played that isn't Persona 5. But like, it's a matter of establishing expectations. It's like, if you go, oh, you know, this game's totally like Undertale, you will be disappointed. Because it's not. It do not be like that. We're really trying to kill Claire, huh? We're really doing it that way. I feel like Claire is shy of mana a bit. I feel like that took longer than usual. Anyway. Oops, can't leave dungeon. Claire bad at build dungeon. I am not, in fact, going to summarize the plot. Well, I'm going to do that on the hotfix, but not right now. Can't be bothered. Honestly confused by recent use of the term JRPG. What ails you? Because I would describe this game as being a JRPG. Even though the dev is apparently from Florida. Doesn't mean made in Japan RPG anymore? Not really, no. It's more emblematic of a specific style. Game is a JRPG, then Dark Souls is a WRPG? I mean... No, I describe it as an action RPG. RPG was a thing before Japan? Oh yeah, no, totally. I'm not saying it's a completely, like, sensible definition. I'm just saying it's very good at quickly conveying the essence. Like, if you call this a JRPG, you're not setting anyone up for any surprises, you know? Does that make sense? That miss was quite poor. Oh, but I got 2 ethers. So actually, it's fine. Telling you Sims is an RPG. Anyone who says that's an asshole, though. Like, the point is about conveying the essence of a game in, like, shorthand form. I'm bad. That should be Kiss. Sure, I'll just stand directly in front of the guy. That was very interesting movement. There's that egg I wanted earlier. I need an egg. You will give me an egg. Are we really doing, like, RPG genre discourse in here, even though everyone, like, obviously understands it? The wording of attempting to kiss implies that Melody can trip and fall and not kiss her GF. If for whatever reason Allison is at that moment currently indisposed, the kiss attempt will fail, is what that means. It's not that kissing has a random chance to succeed, it's that if Allison fucking dies between you trying to kiss and the kiss actually happening, it will fail. Which does not happen very often, but it can occur. Did I ever see that conversation during Silent Hill State? I'm pretty sure I did, yes. In fact, I think the only status effect that will prevent kissing from succeeding is character death. I really lost time still. Because I think no other status effect will prevent you from kissing your girlfriend. Like, Allison can be frozen in a solid block of ice and it will still work. Allison can be currently on fire, it will still work. Allison can currently be corrupted in, like, be like a glitch person. It will still work. What's kissing do? Stat bonus. You assume you can't attempt to kiss Claire. No, you're not going out with Claire. This isn't a polycule. You're off track. Kissing is a 15% bonus to all stats, but the relevant one is that 15% on Allison enables Allison to cross several useful damage thresholds. It also makes her ever so slightly more survivable. That's not really important this early on. Did he say lesbian animal? My mum hearing Punchy say anything with no context whatsoever. Yes, I said lesbian animal. They're lesbians, Harold! Who is Harold? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Strong. You're just so confused about it. There's nothing confusing about it. It's called Super Lesbian Animal RPG. I've really gotten stuck because there's no way to... No, I reckon I probably could have squeezed down that. Fuck. I'm making interesting mistakes. I think I'm just rattled. High energy on it. Yeah, coming off the RE4 stream, I'm like still kind of rattled. Oh, the lesbian library. I think it's just a regular library. There just happens to be 3 lesbians in it right now. Get a second-hand staff off of Holly for the purpose of boosting magic power, such that Claire will do much damage. Yeah, someone asked me to define JRPG earlier, and that's, like, kind of difficult in the same way that it's kind of difficult to define any kind of game, but, like, generally speaking, RPGs that which are kind of turn-based and generally focused on character interactions and tell a fixed story. Because, you know, Fallout is technically turn-based, but it's not a JRPG. The point isn't to split hairs for the sake of being annoying, it's to split hairs for the sake of quickly conveying a game's essence, you know? And also for the sake of being annoying. Fixed story, interaction with characters, lesbian, so it's Undertale. No! Can be both annoying and efficient. It's definitely one of those things. This is Frogball, by the way. Really beating the shit out of Claire, huh? Claire is sadly cursed with the constitution of a wet biscuit, so that is a consistent issue across this run. Asshole. The nanosecond I tried to pass through that square. Delete. Anyway, pray to thine orb at the sun shrine. Melody is not a very religious person, though. It doesn't go well. And by that I mean nothing happens. So instead we pick up sweet sun god merchandise. This will let us melt giant ice blocks. If you're wondering why we don't just use the fact that Claire can throw fireballs, if you click on the ice cube without it, Claire will go, I don't want to do that on a wooden platform. And the party goes, that's probably fair. Or why you can't just unfreeze these guys, because it's like, I will probably burn them if I do that. So you must seek alternative methods. I think this is the only two uses of that item in the whole game, that exclusively exists to gate that one area. Being near water doesn't. I mean, being near water doesn't stop wooden platforms from being on fire. Frost. Why did I, like, double think that? Frost is the king move. Feather Arrows goes first. I might want to consider healing Claire. No, not Kiss. Claire doesn't level up off this, does she? Don't think so. No. It was... Okay, healing was a good idea. Healing was a wise maneuver. Since this is marathon bullshit, we're taking the 400... Like, 400 gold is, like, very unsexy, but it does get one over the threshold. That's a sentence that really only makes sense to me. Right, I'm gonna lose time on this slip because I'm actually remembering this time to tag the goddamn fast travel point. I forgot to do this on PB. And this is important because we would like to use this later. It's a surprise tool that will aid us in later endeavors. If I kiss chat, does that mean we get a stat boost? No. Right, so the gimmick of this fight is the trash bags provide nourishment. So we gotta get rid of them so we can actually start doing, like, damage. Left jab. Allison has a whole bunch of, like, directional attacks. Like, she's got left jab, right jab, high kick, low kick. And the directionality of this is, like, actually important. Enemies are uniquely vulnerable to left element, right element, or up or down, or whatever the fuck. Kissing kind of weirds me out. Why? It's how you go fist. Trash King named Charles. The Trash King is named fucking Salvador, apparently. Yes, I am still annoyed about that. Anyway, now I'm on a floating desert island. We are looking for our missing friend, the tiger whom we met in like the first 5 minutes. She will be the 4th super lesbian and will aid us on our journey. Oh shit, Claire has no fucking... Interesting, I've made plays. I forgot to give Claire ethers after the fight. Well, that's interesting. I've made plays. 1. That's really sad. Mage has no mana, I know. That was bad. I forgot to feed Claire ethers after Trash King. That's just obnoxious. That took ages. The mage has no mana! No, open the chest, thank you. I'm very surprised I got away without aggroing that guy. Turn away, please, thank you. It's actually pretty okay luck with these. Oh, that's not okay, though. No, never mind, it's fine. That's not okay, don't mana drain. Okay, you can mana drain Melody, that's okay. I would be able to end this turn, but Claire once again hasn't got mana. I've done this really badly. Oh my god, fuck off game, that's so dumb! Bruh. That is miserable. Claire seems to be a little weaker than the other two. Is it because she doesn't have a girlfriend? Yo, it's because she won't wear a fucking helmet. But she also doesn't have a GF, that's true. I'm going to heal after this. High kick. She's wearing a hat. Have you tried slapping her on top of the hat? You literally can't. Despite the fact I feel like I did absolutely everything wrong there, I saved, like, 15 seconds anyway. Yeah, no, Claire, you literally can't get Claire to wear most headgear in the game because of her fucking hat. She won't do it. But if metal plating for the hat. No, the best you can do is a smaller hat that Claire will wear on top of her existing hat. But otherwise, Claire is extremely frail and has the constitution of a wet biscuit because she refuses to compromise her fashion sense. Meanwhile, Jodie actually wears armor and is therefore my favorite character. Also, Claire becomes even more of a liability later on when we actually deign to power her up significantly, because then she sometimes, during the Jarvis fight at the very end, can just turn Jodie into a tiger-shaped scorch mark on the carpet. Because she'll hit your own party members and fucking kill them. Constant liability, this one. It's very on brand. Anyway, this town is full of undead elves that are also cowboys. Quirky indie game. I think that was 4. Then we meet Allison's mom. She is also an adventurer, and much cooler than her daughter. Allison has a complex about it. I'm relaying this in an extremely simplistic fashion. This inn doesn't take money for rest. They accept cool stories, but we are shit adventurers and we don't have any cool stories. That's basically what's happening right now. Instead, Jodie tells a story of how she met her GF, because Jodie has a cool girlfriend. And Claire doesn't, notably. Notably, of the main 4, everyone has the ability to kiss their girlfriend by the end of the run, except for Claire. Claire doesn't get hers, because it's a side quest. And also, it wouldn't be very good anyway. Claire finishes the run unloved! And that's the menu, folks. Gremlin discrimination. Look, she's just raw liability, okay? Right, now we get to do a dungeon, like an actual one. Just realized I did a typo in the stream title. I did not. I did not, in fact, do a typo in the stream title. I invite you to try and type Super Lesbian Animal RPG into your Twitch stream title and discover why I did that. It's because Twitch won't let you. The 4 types of disaster lesbian. Timid, loud, gremlin, and Jody. Fuck, I got the Homestuck reference. No! GG. Ooh, a potion. Never mind, it's not GG. Hey, get the key! How does that make sense? I don't know. I don't work at Twitch. If I worked at Twitch, I'd, like, rig the system to give myself a lot more viewers. Or something like that, you know? Would mad lesbians work? I don't know. Maybe. I haven't tried every single, like, superlative in existence. Try it. Try it yourself. You guys have got Twitch channels, presumably. Like, you can edit the titles of streams. Where do I think I'm going? Right, hope for good encounter luck here. That's not good encounter luck. In fact, I'm actually going to reset that because I believe in that so profoundly little. Is it... Okay, is it fixed on... I have to try this. This is worth, like, discovering. No, it does totally change. I just got unlucky the first time. Oh my fucking word, this game sucks. Why? Well, that was miserable. Could have gotten a kill there. Alas, it was not to be. You don't get it. Why does Super Lesbian not work? I don't know. Ask Twitch. I don't work at Twitch. I don't even need to heal. Everyone levels up off this fight. Shit. So that was bad RNG because I didn't get the fight. I didn't get an ideal fight. Ideally, you'd want an encounter that only has 1 enemy in it. I took one that had 2 in the hopes that I would be able to, you know, like, 3-turn it, and then fucking Jodie and Allison missed, like, every single fucking hit, because RPGs are epic. They are epic video games that are not... It is, in fact, epic fail around here. I'm hitting you with that 2007 shit. That was not, in fact, for the win. Give me this key. That's why you're only mildly lesbian. But I'm cracking under the pressure. I don't like a pressure of what though? I don't know, just the pressure of constantly existing. I'm feeling very high-strung right now. Mega doesn't work, but Giga and Omega... Giga Lesbian works. Turbo Lesbian worked, yeah, when I tried it. Look, that's Giga Lesbians right now, they're huge. No, they're Game Boy Lesbians now, that's not as cool. Okay, now they're regular lesbians. Now they become color lesbians. You know, as opposed to monochrome lesbians. What the fuck are you talking about, streamer? I don't know anymore, I'm just saying words. Oh, no! The prism walked up to me. It's okay, just relax. Take it easy. Everything is content. But I'm not content. I'm not content with my content. That must be really difficult to get your head around as like a second language learner. Is the distinction between the contents and the No. Eat a Snickers. You know what? You know how often I say eat a Snickers, right? I have a confession to make. I don't actually like Snickers. Ow. No, don't miss. This is like the one timing that is not good for that. This is something. Thanks for the crit. I appreciate it. That was not good. Everyone is flipping dead. Pretty much had to do that. Because there's no heal between now and the boss. You just kind of got to do it raw. I'm making the weirdest mistakes in the universe. Damn, I'm gonna be... yeah. I mean, I kind of got owned by, like, the encounter RNG, but I can't say I'm playing this fantastically either, can I? Reed's game name. What is this game? You need it. It's Super Lesbian Animal RPG. it is what it sounds like. Nice crit. We love to see that. That's a super. Yes, I just explained why that was the case. I'm not relitigating that. Clearly I shouldn't have done that, because I'm going to be fucking hearing about that till the end of the stream now. Jody, please get it. Thank you. Okay, a minute behind. That's not ideal, but it's fine. I thought I was so clever, you know, just doing like one word, like supre. That dialogue choice was not intentional, it doesn't really matter. So that way, it was the closest to the original title, but now people just tell me, streamer, you type with the title. It's like, I've streamed this game like 6 times, and every time I've had to come up with a euphemism for it, but for some reason, it never sticks. Clearly, I gotta make like a bot command for this. Protagonist is called Melody. Yep, that's her name. Some people are just called Melody in real life, right? I can't claim to have personally known anyone called that, but that feels like a very normal name. So just the way it was phrased, like my Final Fantasy XIV character, like, made the gears in my head turn. And I was like, people are just called that though, right? Like, that's not exclusively a fantasy thing, is it? You knew twins that were Melody and Harmony. That's fucking funny. They see, you encountered the RPG protagonists in real life. Nice dodge. It's slightly faster than getting hit. Where's the enemy? Move up one, move up one. Ah, robbed. Robbed. Trash. Nonsense. You gotta bet on it. The counter. Mendo. Yes! I got a pie on that one at least. Anyway, this is the part of the RPG where the protagonist is revealed to have, like, a dark representation of themselves. You know, I spent the whole game expecting there to be a boss fight between these two, but it never actually takes place.
Disagree.
Money.
Where? Owlbear, thank you for the 2 months. Yeah, her name actually is Harmony. that's why it was funny. The dark version of Melody is called Harmony. Harmony just kind of shows up to chat shit at various points, but doesn't actually do a whole lot outside of that. I mean, I think it's a metaphor, but, you know. Like, you know, Madeline and Badeline is also a metaphor, but Badeline is actually, like, basically a major character. Act 3, Hot Girl Summer! It's not actually called that. But, like, you go to the beach and you can buy Hawaiian t-shirts that give you defense bonus. Defense bonus. You ever had a bonus before? There's like a whole bunch of unique enemies along the coastline and what have you. I don't gotta fight any of them though, so I'm just not gonna. Oh, don't move up one, don't move. They moved up one! That was the one thing I specifically requested that you do not do. Another scam! Bonus. We have returned to our hometown and discovered everything is fucked. You know, I can't actually say it that way on the GDQ show. I should be practicing my commentary. So, and I can't say such vulgar things. Because I will have to very quickly summarize what's going on the actual hotfix. But as is well known among here, at least, among the regular viewers, I don't really like summarizing the plots of games as I speedrun them normally. Because I feel like, I don't feel like I'm, like, I dislike the expectation that the streamer has to be like the wiki, you know? It bothers you they don't walk up or down in a straight line. No, the dodge! Oh, the counter, that was fortunate. That was a very fortunate counter salvaging the situation. So as I recall the plot, yeah, but I don't like doing it. That's the thing. Like, I understand it's perfectly reasonable to want context for what you're watching, but the thing is that I then end up having to recap the plot like 6 times. Nice of that dude to just walk out of the way. Nice, not very nice of that dude to walk in the fucking way. So it's a give and take kind of situation. just getting a call with the developer. Maybe? I don't really want to do that, though. For the hotfix, anyway. Like, that's too much effort. My patience was rewarded. Kiss, attack, frost, attack. Cool. The fucking Cloud! Get out of the way! Old man yells at Cloud! Eh. The entire party line counting for encounters is rough. Fucking Cloud randomly pathed in my way! Oh, nice crit. That's actually helpful. Can I get the mythical 2-turn? Well, I'll be damned. That came out very southern. I mean, I am from the south, but, like, wrong kind of south. From, like, the English south. We'd like that kind of voice, that's not a thing over here. Right, pretty good segment. Yeehaw. What are the antagonists here? There's a dude with a VHS tape for a head trying to fuck up the world. Also, there's this character. She's an antagonist. She's one of the animal people whomst betrays them. Because... what exactly is her rationale again? She has one. It is in my brain. She's kind of an asshole. That's my summation of that. Oh yeah, Faith and Jodie, by the way. That's Jodie's girlfriend. Jodie will be able to kiss her. We're not going to do that, though. She will gain the ability, though. It's plot mandatory. She doesn't have a GF and is jealous. That's true. You just bought the game? I did it. I sold a copy. The developer owes me $3. $3. That's not how it works. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Don't look at me like that. I'm being shocked. Get the fuck out of here with your unhelpful jelly. That is very unhelpful jelly. An aptly named enemy. More sales generated in the RE4 portion stream. God, probably. I'm such a god-awful salesman for shit like that. Alright, fine, be like that. Pass. Pass. Not pass! That was a really unfortunate position for them to be in. Does it count if you try to get that Eastern Mind game yesterday? You ain't buying that. That's the thing. That game is so unbelievably fuck-off rare that, like, getting a copy is like an achievement. Some of the devs of that game are still around. Not as an organized entity, no, but, like, Osamu Sato is, like, you know, alive. He does answer his email sometimes. Anyway, this is a secret area. Kind of. It's optional, but it's full of really nice gear, and then we're gonna ride that to, like, the finish. That's Pocket Healer, I'm pretty sure. So I'm just gonna not pick it up, because I don't really need it. Just don't pick up Pocket Healer. Instead of having it, like, polluting my inventory like a weirdo, just don't pick it up in the first place. Sword. Auto Claire. Fuck, what do I do? I've forgotten already. Auto Claire. Remove the headband. Shit. Auto Allison, Jodie, Melody, Staff. I beefed the menu. I forgot what I was doing halfway through it. The menu is correct now, but I did not remember what I was doing. You gotta unequip the headband. Now I'm going to kick her ass. Kiss, attack, speed up Allison, and Flame Blade. Elemental attacks! Practice not saying swears by saying hun, sweetie, and darling instead. No. That should have been speed up Jodie. I'm dumb. Nice crit, though. Okay, everyone counted. That's funny. That's okay. I think Claire counted for like 500 damage or something. What was that? Paula is burned. I bet she is. Allison counted for 881 damage. Claire counted for a whole lot of damage. That heal was probably unnecessary. Good. Very good, actually. That turn order really only worked because Allison crit for like 900 damage. Don't rely on that. But she did crit. You gotta love that. Gotta love those crits. Dungeon makes you want pot pie, couldn't tell you why. Dude, that's bars. It make me want pot pie, but I can't tell you why. Bars. I gotta have someone to just fucking slap the microphone when I insist on doing things like that. Anyway, the plot is currently taking place. VHS tape dude is summoning... human human is the big boss of game, because they're not furry, that means they're bad. That's how it works. Make it a point reward for muting the mic. If there is a way to hook the channel point rewards up to that directly, like if someone redeems it, OBS just does it automatically, just automatically mutes the microphone. I would never actually implement something like that, but could you imagine? Could you imagine the chaos? But no, okay, actual brief plot recap. She's the goddess of magic, asterisk, and she would like her magic back, so she's taking all of the magic out of the world. You get no more magics. And then she has challenged the party to be like, come to my cool mountain lair and fight me in 1 week to decide the fate of the world. The fate of magic on the world, at least. That's the short version. And that's basically all the plot you need for the next 50 minutes, fortunately. What if... What if you shit yourself on stream, but you don't tell anyone when you shat yourself, and then a month later you make it a contest for people to point out where you shat yourself on stream? You stole that joke from... At least you're honest. But that... Nope, don't save. At least you're honest, but also, that sounds like a fantastic bit. Now the lovers are arguing about... Honestly, the thing they're arguing about is kind of abstract. They're kind of both having mutually overlapping, like, crises of confidence. Is the way I would summarize that. Because none of them feel particularly up to the whole, like, fight a god thing. Anyway, then we get a letter from a dragon. I mean, we don't know they're a dragon yet, but we're gonna find that out in like 3 minutes. I'm gonna just say it now. They're a dragon. We're gonna go to a dragon's house, and they're gonna teach us some cool magics, kind of. They don't actually really do that. The help is more metaphorical. Right, I did tag the fast travel point, so we can actually fucking go. Dragon D's? No. No. Denied. It's not like that. It's just not like that. It just isn't, you know? It doesn't always have to be like that. And this time it is indeed. It's not like that. No. No, not having it. Stream's beginning to drag on, but I'd like to see you do better! Everyone always makes fun of streamer, next game, streamer, next game, streamer, when are you playing RE4 again, streamer? Everyone thinks they want me to play the popular thing, and then when I actually do, everyone fucking hates me for doing it. Okay, okay, that basically worked. That was not a clever dodge line. Callisto stream was top tier. Okay, but that only worked because everyone already decided that they hated Callisto before I even got around to it. If everyone's already decided they love it, if I don't share the enthusiasm, it doesn't go so well. I just hit auto. I'm really hoping that didn't change anything. I don't think it did. I didn't notice anything change. But I sure did just hit auto on that, which was a very bad idea. This evening before it came out, it was reasonably well hyped in horror circles, yeah, and then it came out and it was a bit mediocre. But again, by the time I'd actually gotten around to streaming it, everyone had already decided it was mediocre, so nobody cared that I was, like, also kind of not very impressed. But I've had... modern Resident Evil games I'm, like, 50-50 with. Because I didn't even finish Resident Evil 3 Remake because I was, like, I was completely unimpressed by it, but also I distinctly remember, like, my absolutely muted reaction to it pissed off a lot of people, like, in chat at the time. The line that stuck with me is someone like, man, like, why are you even playing this? Like, shouldn't you just go watch a better streamer? I banned that guy. But also, he was right, because I stopped streaming at that point. I was like, that guy sucks and he's an asshole, but he's also right. Fucking watch someone else. I'm quitting this one. I feel like RE4... I hope to fuck that playing RE4 on, like, a civilized difficulty. And we'll be able to have a good time with it. But it makes me really like, I want to play the game because I like Resident Evil games. But I have not really had a particularly good reaction to any of the remakes so far, and it's constantly resulted in lots of people yelling at me about it. RE2 Make was the one that got a lot of people yelling at me. Because I really didn't like RE2 Make. It wasn't worse than RE3 Make, though. But, like, the thing is that, like, everyone disliked RE3 Make for the most part. So, like, the fact that I was also unimpressed eventually became less of an issue, but, like, me not liking RE2 Make very much got me, like, fucking dogpiled on Twitter twice. Twice! It happened twice. One, because I posted about how, like, body shots do the same damage as headshots and how I thought that was stupid, and, like, a ton of people yelled at me for pointing it out. It's true, by the way. They don't do anything. You are not, in fact, rewarded for being good at the third-person shooter in RE2 Make. It doesn't matter. The game does everything in its power to obfuscate that information, but it's absolutely meaningless. You like what I like. That's the thing, I like what I like and I don't know what I like. Not until I try it. What's the point of trying then? There isn't. Shoot them in the legs. You know, for the stun. Yeah, playing really popular games. Yeah, people got repeatedly mad at me for not liking Resident Evil 2 Remake's combat by insinuating I didn't understand how it worked. Even though I had beaten the game on hardcore multiple times by that point, so I definitely did understand how it worked. I just didn't like it. I didn't think it was very good. And that's the thing, that terrifies me with RE4, because I get the feeling if I also display, like, a not particularly positive reaction, it's gonna be, like, days of getting hassled over it. Because it's already getting, like, fucking 10 out of 10. Like, I could just not stream it. That is an option. An option that is available to me is just the power of not. But, like, it's content. And I do want to play RE4 Make. But I'm fucking scared of it. Yeah, the same crowd of people who just got annoyed at me for not knowing what anyone was talking about when they called an enemy Super Salvador for no reason, even though at no point in gameplay does that come up. Nice counter. Not nice. Useless crit, but that's fine. That's scary potion. Oh, wow, okay. Rip my potion! No! It's fine. It's not important. I think I have 2 anyway. I've also got an elixir if I really need it. I like it, who gives a fuck? A lot of people do. A lot of people do give a fuck. Like, it's not specifically just about, like, me, that my opinions are specifically cared about. But I'm, like, in the horror community. As part of that, like, stream-osphere. I mean, this happens with any, like, mildly popular game, really. But horror ones are where it manifests the most because I'm very topical on that front. It's the hype machine. It's kind of scary, honestly. But some people are very hyped for these games. And, like, I'm hoping it'll be good too. I'm hoping to enjoy it. I'm not coming into RE4 Mate with the expectation that I would like to shit all over it. I'm not. I swear to fucking God, that's not what's going on. It's just from what I've played of the demo, I'm expecting that I might like it, maybe. I think so. I don't hate the demo if I play it on a normal difficulty setting. There are nice things to appreciate. It looks nice. Shoot the mans feels okay. But I'm not, like, enthralled. Again, I note that, like, stun locking happens all the fucking time for some reason. Something grabs you, and then you get stabbed, and then da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Something pushes you, and then Leon is upset because he's stumbling, and then something grabs you, and it's like, there's no, like, checks on this, and it's insane to me that there isn't. It's like, why is it like that? Why can you get comboed into several hits over and over again? 2-make doesn't let that happen, and then 3-make does. They, like, reverted what made perfect sense the first time. And 4-make also, like, has the system where you can just get stun-locked a bunch. It's like, why? Give me iframes, you fuckers. Why are you doing that? Tex and Red Wolf, thanks for the raid. Hi, I'm talking about how terrified I am of RE4-Mate coming out due to the looming possibility that I might not be completely enthralled by it. How goes practice? The run got off to kind of a mediocre start. I'm ahead now, though, I guess. It's going fine enough. I'm like, working through the run at a reasonable pace. Oh, it'll sell. Definitely. It's not gonna flop. The hype is crazy. When is the hotfix? Tomorrow at 7 PM Eastern Time. No, why you gotta burn? Why you gotta burn me so? I'm a bit scared of that, actually. I don't trust it. I was right not to trust it. I will have you know that not trusting that was absolutely the right call, because Allison would have fucking died if I did. Can I die at any point in the run during the difficulty being played? Absolutely, yes. There are lots of places you can eat shit and die. I've got lots of saves, and it's not like the most volatile run in the world. So, like, it'll be fine. It'll be fine in the hotfix. Steven Universe Fairy RPG? I've never seen Steven Universe, so I have no idea what that means. Fairy RPG, though, yes. The last 2 words of that sentence are correct. Like, you can die during that fight that I just did if you get kind of unlucky and also fuck up a bunch. The scary fight in that section is actually the one just before it, though. Like, the fight with the two squirrels and the snowman. That one's terrifying. That one can go, like, tits up really fast. Like, if the snowman procs a freeze, you're fucked. If the squirrel dudes all target Allison, you have problems. Because you'll die. If I want to play this casually, how long would it take to play? About 15 hours is how long it took me. So yeah, it's a reasonably, like, safe RPG run in the sense that it's not, like, highly volatile. And, like, dying is not... Well, dying is quite punishing because it kicks you to title screen, but the save points are really, really frequent. I've got 29 saves at pretty much every major junction in the game. If I die during the run on, like, the marathon, I will just load a save and go, well, that happened, and then move on. It will be fine. My momentum will be unshakable. Yeah, I would play a Code Veronica remake because, like, that actually presents interesting questions about how you would go about remaking that game. Like, you would have to make content edits because people would want you to make content edits because there's a bunch of shit in Code Veronica that's just kind of not well liked. But, like, how do you approach that is honestly a somewhat interesting question. Begs the question, though. Is it actually worth it? Do only remakes do content edits? Not... kind of. Remake 2 is pretty faithful. I mean, the whole dilemma with Astro Boy making that more PC? Kind of, yes. I wouldn't put it like that, but kind of. I'm also just referring to stupid shit like the bit where you get stuck in a fucking airplane and you can't, like, go back if you fucked up your resource management. Like, that's the kind of thing that would need to be edited because it's just sloppy game design. Or where you swap back to Claire for, like, 10 minutes, but if you don't know that, you'll pick stuff up out of Claire's box, and gone forever. Bye. You lose. No more item. It gone. It's like, okay, thanks. Thank you, Code Veronica, for punishing the player for not being fucking psychic. Fan Dabby Dozy. Or the Steve, quote-unquote, boss fight, where it is this horrible shit show. About Claire Redford. He was talking about Claire Higsby. No, wrong Claire! You're off track! Mean you don't like Softflux? You don't have enough heal items? No, I don't think a lot of people do. I mean, I played through Code Veronica again recently, and I do like that game. Like, it's fun. There are many things to like about it. But there's also a lot of stuff that's kind of annoying. So there's a lot of fertile, like, remake flawed games, you know, that's the whole ideal. And Code Veronica is definitely a game that's fun, but flawed. I'm in pain. I need money. So this entire act, like Act 4 that we're doing right now, is mainly for the purpose of, like, letting you do a bunch of side quests so you can get powerful gear before you go into the last act. We're good, though. I'm good. My gear is fine. Defensively, it could be better, I suppose, but... Defense is for weaklings. I don't need defense, I need damage. Anyway, here's the tiny witch hat for Claire that she'll actually wear. Allison, Claire, book doesn't matter. I fucked up. Forgot to change around Claire's rod. It's important. Alright, Heavy Jelly. The gimmick of this fight is that Heavy Jelly can only be damaged by moves that scale off your star power gauge, which is an entire mechanic that I haven't bothered to explain. Characters gain a unique bit of their meter when they do actions that are favorable to them. Like, Allison and Claire get it by hitting stuff. Kissing is also one way to raise it. Use the star fruit on yourself to get instantly full. Jodie cannot do any damage in this fight at all. She has no damaging star power move, so she just has to guard forever. Gust, left jab, multi-scorch, guard. And that's the skill rotation for the entire fight, pretty much. Nice counter, bro. What are you doing? Guard, left jab, multi-scorch, guard. Melody takes no damage. It's just kind of funny now. Oh my god! No one gets hit. It's like, I would actually like the counters to be hitting someone else, because then they can build meter. Someone finally got hit. They did it. It didn't really matter, ultimately. Fucking Christ. Funny. Okay, time to leave. You're scaring away my viewers. What the fuck? It's kind of actively against my interest, you know. I'll be back. They just need to play the game first. Yeah, fucking never. They always come back. They'll be back. Yeah, but not today. Against the streamer's interests. I appreciate you're very passionate, but can we not tell people to leave the stream? Wow, crit. Wow, dodge. Two-turn, wowza. Seen you play this game a few times. And thank you for your patronage. Whoop. I fucking knew it. I knew it. I sensed it. It was a disturbance in the force that he was going to walk downwards. Little shit. You only play remakes of games that you played when you were a child. What does that limit your options to? Like fucking... like Final Fantasy VII? And like Dead Space and... No, those are from completely different generations of video game. Holy fuck, I'm like losing track of this. Remake of Fusion Frenzy. I've still got Fusion Frenzy. That game's ass! Down with Fusion Frenzy. I am not here for it. No, it swapped Claire's palette. The Homestuck reference has snuck into the run again. Whoops. Don't dare slander that certified hood. I will definitely slander it. I'm slandering it right now. Well, not even a counter? Homestuck reference, unavoidable Homestuck reference in the speedrun. I've lost the run to RNG because Homestuck occurred. Why you get 2 turns? How come you get 2 turns, Mr. Dark Horse? There's a Gianna Sisters remake. Is that necessary? I thought, like, the Twisted Dreams kind of was. Well, no, not really. Ignore that statement completely. That's not even close to correct. Oh, I just mashed attack. Fuck, I'm dumb. I thought it would... this game doesn't have cursor memory. Oh, that's just shitty. I could have salvaged that, but the game fucked me on it. That's annoying. Could have salvaged that with the right, if that didn't miss, but it did. I would have still gotten 3 turns. The counter was lucky, but the miss was not. Oh well, bollocks to this. The gays have made up. Melody rejoins the party, because they gotta use Melody's like theme for joining the party at least once before the game is over. Well, that's just shitty. Because yeah, characters have entirely distinct jingles for joining the party. All 4 of them. The soundtrack for this game is actually really, really big. There's like a surprising amount of music in this game. These girls need shotguns. Unfortunately, we have comedy large mallets instead. Ouch. Please stop beating up my girlfriend. I do not appreciate it. Please stop beating up the other girlfriend. I don't appreciate that either. No, why are you hiding in a corner, Jody? Jodie's trying to escape from, like, everyone else. She's sick of having to carry all her friends. No, I need you to take damage. On my behalf. Well, Claire steals all the kill credit. I flinched on that. What am I menuing hard. Ah. Ouch. Nice freeze. Nice counter. That was super nice. Yay, I forgot to split. I always forget to split. I should really just take that split out. I never remember it. Melody finally gets headgear. Good for her. Speed up is also known as legally distinct haste. It doesn't actually do the same thing that haste does in, like, a Final Fantasy game, though. It specifically only doubles up your, like, basic attack command. It's double cut, actually. Here's the thing, if the comparison is with any Final Fantasy ability, it's double cut. It's kind of like FF1 Haste. Original Haste did that. Does it? Fuck, I missed a trick during my playthrough if Haste does that shit. Nice counter. Not necessary, but nice counter. Okay, maybe it is legally distinct haste then. Alright, fine. Fine. Chat wins this round, but I'll get you next time. I hate this part, by the way. There's very hard to perceive traps on the floor, and if you walk over them, it starts an optional encounter that you then can't run away from. Now it's time for the extremely scary fight. Ooh, didn't... Oh, happened again. I was about to say, corrupting Allison is bad, but... survival is very good. It not corrupting is really lucky. That's good. Jody getting hit is good. I healed the wrong person. That's actually very bad. Oh, miss! Lucky. Dive bomb. Lightning kicks is the weakest move, so that's good. This is going fucking good so far. We skipped Claire's phase completely. I reckon I just win right now off Allison's dive bomb. Dope. Very fucking... honestly, that was extraordinary. Yes, accept, you fucker. Damn it. That's good. That's less good, but Jody having 2 meter is good, because then she can do crack in the armor. Get that defense down buff going early. And everyone's doing hella damage. Refresh the speed up. Nice crit. The 3 of Pentacles. That's fine. Everyone's mana is boosted. You're boosted, kid. That is the last time Jody's going to be able to do a speed up. No, I can fence an elixir next turn, and then I can have it again. Better question is, will I need to? Honestly, no, do crack in the armor again. Get the defense down again. I can probably win in the next few turns if this keeps up this way. I think she dies this turn. She dies. Claire fucking crit. That was also extremely dope. Honestly, that pair of fights is about as good as you could possibly hope for that to go. I won't go ahead, I won't call them perfect, but I will say that those were really fucking strong. Claire hit a crit for 1,000 damage off the defense down. Holy shit. Shit, I forgot to unequip Melody. Ron's dead. I fucked up. Nah, I'm just kidding. There's no swap after this. It's fine. But I had you go in there for a second, didn't I? I probably shouldn't say shit like that just before the final boss, because this can absolutely still go tits up. Like, this is not free. A little, yeah. Alright, but no, stay calm. We still have to do a fight. This still has to be played correctly. It probably is better if you swap Melody to Chronomancy, but like it's kind of annoying, so eh. And then the lesbians become super. It was supre lesbians. Okay, Speed Up came out, so that's good. No, what am I doing? Yes, attack boost was fine. Barrier someone, doesn't really matter who. Okay, attack boost came out. Jodie has meter for crack in the armor. I decided not to do crack in the armor though, I'm very smart. Misplays are occurring. There we go. Nice crit! For what purpose, though? Cool, that's, like, annoying, but fine, we can work with that. It doesn't really matter. Get rid of that. Attack boost came out again. Claire and Jodie die. That's fine. We would kind of... I probably kind of wanted them to eat it. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that to kill. Did she crit? Sick. That kind of took me by surprise. I was not expecting that hit to kill. What a strong trio fight. Honestly, yeah, that was a really, really good endgame. Thing is, if that move crits, you won't see it, because it just says weakness. But they, like, weakness hit moves can also crit. I don't know. Either way, I was expecting that to take at least one more turn, and it didn't, which is helpful. Saved me a turn cycle. And Jodie and Claire got to refresh their buffs twice. Which is not a guarantee. Sometimes he'll just lock the party down straight away with corruption, and it makes everything annoying. Honestly, I think I might have kept them alive slightly too long, but I don't know. Getting 2 rounds of buffs. I mean, the results speak for themselves. I saved like 30 seconds on that fight. It's more like 25-ish, but whatever. Who's splitting the hairs? Me, right now. I'm splitting the hairs. Both metaphorically and literally. My hairs are split. How do you maintain hair? Good fucking lord. Melody's theme. She has a very cute theme. Dude, movement. And now, they go home. And snuggle in bed. I killed God, what did you do? Slept in a bed with my wife! Cool. Depending on how decent the movement was, that's either that's definitely 149, but may actually be ever so slightly 148. Like, barely. It depends if I bump too many walls on the way out. Do that. Do that. 148. Whew. Nah, I got my revenge after the run where that also went pretty well, where I threw like a minute in the bin to going the wrong way and not tagging the fast travel. I didn't do that, and also had a really good late game. Now the time loss was just RNG. That's not my problem. I don't care. The time loss in this one was primarily that I got a really shitty encounter and singularity fight in Neon Labyrinth. That was the pain point. Everything else was, like, fine. Like, this plus 23 is fake. That's because I forgot to tag the fast travel. The rest of this run's pretty okay. Like, there's time loss here and there, but these aren't, like, awful. Is this a new PB? Yeah, dramatically so. Well, practice always works out, doesn't it? Y'all ever practiced a speed run before? Got him. It works out. I PB'd 2 different games today, because I PB'd Resident Evil 7 and Super Lesbian Animal RPG. But yeah, shit, that late game was super dope. That's going to be really annoying to run against. The god fight, I imagine, could go better. But, honestly, Javis and Verena, that's about as good as you're getting. Verena especially, like, that just went right. Like, no one got frozen, ever. Jodie renewed crack in the armor as soon as it came back off cooldown. She managed to get through 2 uses of 2 full rotations of speed up without any interruptions. That's as textbooked as you're getting off that. That was basically ideal. That was really good. I forget about that. Once again, I did not expect to basically one-tap the PB. I did that last time I streamed this game. It's like, Punchy, maybe you just, like, you just keep getting times because you've not actually done that many attempts of this run. Sure, entirely possible. But also, you know, it's not always, it's not necessarily free. You can absolutely... I've gotten runs shut out of PBs by, like, the last 3 fights before. It's not a given. Like, I was plus dead 0 going into late game. It was absolutely riding on how good those last 3 fights went. I was flat 0 going into it. That's funny.